All right, Shalom, Shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Kakadash, Barak to Yahweh, Barak to Yahshai, for this truth, knowledge, and wisdom, and double honors to the apostle elders and brothers out there on the four corners of the planet Earth that's pushing this truth without sincerity, honesty, and faith. We're in beautiful, beautiful times, 2020, the year of prophecy. Things are taking place on a big body scale. Um, so we're gonna jump right into it as you see the name of the this saying in front of us on the screen right now. It says something. Sometimes things have to go very wrong before they can be right. All right, and I say that again. Sometimes things have to go very wrong before they can be right. And I say that to say everything that's taking place is there's hope. All right, there's always hope. That's why we always got to understand the Most High is balance in everything that He does, man. And the the motivation behind this lesson right now is with all the judgment that's going on, that there's things that's taking place that's beautiful at the same time. Okay, that we also gotta push the judgment, and we also gotta push the good things and that Yahbashim Yahshua is making happen on the planet Earth through this judgment. Just like this is gonna be a sign, just like when the fires come, the destruction happens, there's gonna be beauty in that also. Okay. So let's jump right into the stat. I'm gonna jump into that here in a second. But here's a article. Ever since Italy, because Italy has been in the quarantine, right? All right, which that's going across the whole planet Earth. But Italy has been under quarantine, right? So things have been taking place there. But also, look what else is happening. It says that Italy quarantines over coronavirus. Swans appear in Venice canals. Dolphins swim up playfully. See that? So as everything is taking place in the judgment of the Lord in this quarantine, there you see dolphins and swans coming back into the canals where men and the pollution in the boats have stopped that, through traffic and different things like that, has stopped that from happening and taking place. So through that judgment and through that the coronavirus coming out here and all the judgment that's taking place behind that with the quarantine, that's also bringing beauty in these swans and the dolphins. So if we go down here and look, because all the boats are clogged up, they got to stay on the banks. Let's read the article. It says, "What would a world be without humans?" It's like it. What would a world without humans look like? As countries go under lockdown and to prevent the spread of the COVID-19, photos of social media suggest it might be a lot cleaner for a start. Because think about China. China's pollution is probably down the most. I'm gonna check that out. Actually, check this out. It says for a start, as one observed put it, nature just hit the reset button, and that's what's getting ready to take place. The earth is gonna be at rest, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshua through this destruction is gonna make the earth be at rest. Because the nations don't care about the planet Earth, man. That's why they eat the things they eat. They do the things they do. China's a smog heaven, man. It's nothing but smog over there and pollution. But watch what's happening. I know it's going to be an article, and I ain't even looked it up. It says most non-essential travels to the country of Europe, European Union is banned in Italy. The epicenter of the outbreak on the continent has closed all non-essential businesses in Venice, and the canal normally teems with tourist and boat traffic are nearly empty. On social media, people are sharing photos and videos of clear water and wildlife rarely seen close to the city. For some, was a small sign of hope that the country's death toll rose above 2,500 on March 17th, all right, which was a couple days ago. You see right here, you see dolphins. See? You see the dolphins right there, right? But let's jump right to this story. These are the dolphins right there in the canal. This was on March 14th. See that? See, life is coming back, man. Through the Lord just slowing that amount down. Look how much life is teeming. So imagine when this destruction takes place. That's why Apostle Gabar always goes into it that the fire is a cleansing agent. So it's going to cleanse the planet Earth, and through a lot of these people being taken out, it's going to slow things down, man. And the Earth is going to be replenished. And that's just one story. Let me see here. Look, this is the water in Venice. Clear fish. See? Play that again. Look how clear that water is, man. None of that. Alright, and then you can see swans right here. See? There's swans right there. So even in judgment, the Lord's hands is beautiful, man. And that's how you know we serve a beautiful power, man. Even in that judgment that's taking place, the Lord is still allowing things to happen that are, beautiful, man. To see those animals come back, that's showing you that it's righteous. It's a righteous act, man. All this that's taking place is for the well-being of the planet Earth and the Lord redeeming His people, man. This is Deuteronomy 32:4. He said, He is the rock. His work is perfect. For all His ways are, it says, for all His ways are judgment. Everything has judgment in it. Righteous judgment and judgment on the right and judgment on the left. It says a power of truth and without iniquity. Just and right He is. Just and right is He. See? Just and right is He. So the Most High Yahweh Shai is just and right, man. Perfect. Even in the judgment that's going to come down, the death, the destruction, it's going to be beauty in it too, man. Because the earth needs quietness, man. These nations don't honor none of the laws. That's why it says the earth is out of course. Isaiah 24, man. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. This is Deuteronomy 32:5. And it says, they have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of His children. They are pervert and a crooked generation. And it's talking about us. But then now you see the outcome of when you let a unrighteous nation rule, man. The earth is damn near in destruction because you got unrighteousness that's ruling. Because how was the nation of Israel corrupt? Because they stopped obeying the laws, man. That's why they became that crooked and perverse generation, because we went against the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what sin is. It says where there's no sin, there's no transgression. So just like now, Esau's went against the law, so he's a pervert and crooked generation also, man. All right. It says, do ye thus require the Lord? That's it on that. But the main one was in 4. Let me read that again. He is the rock. His work is perfect. For all His ways are judgment. The power of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is He. All right. So that's why you see things like this taking place, where you see dolphins and swans coming back into ponds, man. It says since there's no boat traffic in Venice canals, swans come back. This picture is precious because people forgot how to live with nature, man. All right. It's not supposed to be about about commerce and money. We on a planet Earth with beasts, man. That's why it says a man has I've been paraphrasing. It says a man has care of his beast. Okay, so you're not supposed to just pollute and destroy the habitat around you, man. You're supposed to co-live with it. All right, and that's what the world has lost track of, and that's what's coming back, man. Because Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna make the world go to follow his laws, man. You're not gonna have a choice about it. All right, I got a couple more precepts to back this point up. This is Psalms 111 and 7. It says, the works of his hands are variety and judgment. All his commandments are sure. See? The word there is a myth. All right?
Strong's H571. MF.
A meth.
MF.
MF. All right? It says firmness, faithfulness, truth, sureness, reliability, stability, continuance, faithfulness, reliableness. So the Lord's judgments are reliable, man. You can rely on the judgments of the Lord as being true, as spoken, a testimony of judgment and divine instruction, truth as a body of ethnic and religious knowledge, true doctrine. So the Lord's reliable in stability. So his judgments are stable. The judgments of the Lord are to stabilize the planet Earth, man, because it's not being ran right. It's being ran under what? Wickedness, and it's polluting the earth. That's why it says he's going to destroy him that destroyeth the earth. All right. So now let's take a look at real quick. I was gonna try to get another article, but we're gonna go another way. China air See? Look at that. It came up. Wow. Let's go right here, man. See? That's the spirit, man. I wasn't even thinking about China and its air pollution, but they've been under quarantine, right? And look what's happening. Through that quarantine, the Lord has also preserved they dumbasses, man, because they are literally killing themselves, man. It says China coronavirus lockdown curbed deadly pollution. It wasn't just normal pollution. It was deadly pollution. It says likely saving the lives of tens of thousands, saying researchers. So the coronavirus killed a few thousand, but it's saving just them being in the house tens of thousands, say researchers, man. Man, the Lord's judgment is beautiful, man. That's why we give all praise and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, because his works are mighty, man. It says the drastic measures enforced by China during the coronavirus outbreak has slashed deadly air pollution, potentially saving the lives of tens of thousands, as Stanford University researchers said. Marshall Burke, an assistant professor of Stanford Department of Earth System Science, said the better air quality could have saved between 50,000 and 75,000 people before. It says before dying perpetually. The reduction of air pollution in China caused by this economic disruption likely saved 20 times more lives in China than have currently been lost due to the infection with the virus that the country, Burke wrote on GFED. So just like they scared of this virus, but it saved tens and thousands of their people, man. So the Lord had to do that. That's the same thing, man. Stopping that will stop, and that helps save the planet Earth and animals and different things that it was killing, man. All right, that shows you, man. The Lord's judgment is perfect, man. Let's jump to a couple more precepts, and then we'll close on out. This is Revelation 15 and 3. Revelations 15 and 3 says, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works. Let me go up, because this is around the destruction. All right. This is Revelations 15:1, and this is what we're going to say. It says, and I saw another, and Abaratazar would be in that number. And it says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, over this system, and over this economy. All right, over Esau, all right, which is the Roman Empire coming back in the reincarnation, as what you see America, EU, and NATO today. All right, that's the beast system, which is going to implement the mark of the beast, which is that RFID chip. It says, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh, which is the truth, man. That's why it says, raise thy voice as a trumpet. This truth, wisdom, and knowledge is also known as an instrument, man. We out there on the highways and the byways playing an instrument. What's the precept? That's why it says we have piped unto you and you have not danced. Okay, this truth is likened unto an instrument. It says having the harps of Yahweh, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name? For thou art, it says, thou only art holy. For all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest. And you're seeing it now, man. All right? And you're seeing the things that's taking place on the planet Earth through the reduction of the pollution that's saving Moab, because Moab don't know how to run things. That's why their diet is atrocious. So they ain't set to rule anything, man. All right, with the dolphins coming back into the canals, all right, with the swans coming back, all these things are the signs to us to see that the judgment is coming, but there's beauty right behind it, man. So with that, I want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Mekar Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, for this truth, knowledge, and wisdom. We give double honors to our apostle elders and you hopeful men out there on the four corners of the planet Earth, the elect. Keep praising, keep letting your instrument play, man. We're almost home. Shalom.